All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of I'm Right, I'm Wrong, I'm Right Again version of Paladin in Classic World of Warcraft. So I keep having people tell me that I'm wrong about my statement about Blessing of Kings. So I'm here to both prove it correct and incorrect at the same time. So what I used to tell you guys is that it increases your all your bonus stats, like you'll get from gear and buffs, but it won't increase your base stats, which in theory is like, this 100 plus 265, right? Like that's how I used to explain it. Turns out I'm actually wrong. What Kings is actually doing is it'll increase the white stats, this 100 here. It'll increase the bonus stats. It'll increase everything, but it doesn't increase the hidden stats on your paladin that come baked into a paladin, resulting in the buff not actually being 10%. Basically, I guess I didn't actually do my homework as to why Kings is not doing straight 10% buff to all your stuff, but it doesn't do a 10% buff to all your stuff, and I'll basically prove it real fast here. Okay, so first thing we want to look at is our strength. So my strength is 105 base and then plus 136, which means that it should go up about 24 when I put on Kings based upon the stats that we're seeing here, right? And sure enough, when I put Kings on myself, come on, you can do it. I know you lag. This is why I don't play hardcore. Yeah, I know I live in China. Thank you. What the fuck? Hooray, so I get to restart a video because of this. Are we done? Do I need to go someplace else? Okay. Okay, game. I see how it is. Mm-hmm. 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 Fuck you. Oh my god. I might just leave that in, warts and all. Holy shit. Okay. So, you can see it went up 160. If I take it off, it goes back down to 36. A straight 10% increase to everything that's going on here. Watch my health bar up here, though. You'll notice I have 495 HP. So we should be expecting this to go up by about 500 or so when I put Kings on, right? And then I go over here and I put Kings on, and lo and behold, it doesn't go up 500 at all. It only goes up like 360. Okay, what the hell is going on? Well, if I come down here and I actually look at my stats, which is 100 plus 265, it suddenly makes sense that plus 10% would be 360 HP, and lo and behold, when I put Kings on myself, it's plus 360 HP. Now, the only thing left to test is what the hell happens when I get buck naked. Are there any additional stats or anything going on here? You can also see it with the mana bar. We should be expecting about a 450 mana increase in our mana bar, which should give us 4,900 mana. Only goes up to 4,772. What the hell is going on? Well, what the hell is going on is where I'm going to take off all my gear, and you guys are going to see what the hell is going on. All right, let me pause the video here real fast. Warts and all. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and now that we have a wonderful butt-naked pally time, somehow I got 3 spirit, and I have no idea. I have no idea what's giving me 3 spirit around here. I like to think it's the human spirit. Is the human spirit 5%? I keep thinking it's 10%. Human spirit? 5%. Okay, so it's human spirit. Interesting. All right, so we're going to throw Kings on ourselves, and we're going to see what happens. Notice I have 2,200 HP, but the game only says I have 100 stamina. Okay, what's going on here? My HP went up by 100 because I put Kings on. Does that sound like 10% to you? Does that really sound like 10%? I don't really feel that. What about my intellect? Okay, my intellect says I have 70 intellect. If I come over here and I pull up, a damn calculator, and I go 70 times 15, boom, and I divide that by, I want to go times 0.01. No, actually I don't. Boom, boom, 1. Okay, so I'm going to take 10% of that. Boom. Okay, so according to the stats, my 70 intellect is giving me 1,000 mana, which means King should pump up my mana by about 105. Okay, cool. Let's see if Kings I put. For some reason, I actually have like a magical extra, 1,200 HP or mana bar for no seeming reason. And then I click Kings. Where the hell is my Kings? Boom. Okay, click off Kings. Boom. Boom. Yeah, exactly 105. Okay, cool. So I'm right, I'm wrong, I'm right, I'm wrong. You know the drill by now. It is what it is. Kings actually doesn't give you plus 10%. It literally does what it says in the tooltip. plus 10% to stats, but it doesn't actually give you anything going on there. Let's actually check out our damage. Why? Okay, kings, cool. Strength says 105. Our DPS per second is 26, 27. We'll say 27. Let's pull out our friendly neighborhood calculator. 105 strength divided by 7, because it's 7 strength for 1 DPS, is 15 DPS, which means my character somehow magically has an extra like 17 DPS. He's got the equivalent of, I can calculate that real fast. 17 times 7 equals. I have an extra 120 strength worth of DPS built into my character by default that is not subject to kings. Okay, the exact same thing is probably going on with agility if I actually do the math over there. Kings does not do what it says in the tooltip. Even if it did say what it did on the tooltip, it's not as impressive as, say, Blessing of Might if you're bombing somebody or somebody like that. So, yeah, somebody tells you differently, just know that Kings has basically always been this way. To prove this, we're going to watch Holy Sax Boy here for a second, running away from Peo. These duels are actually amazing. Some people were asking me what I think about Holy Sax Boy. I did a video on Holy Sax Boy in a dueling tournament fighting Perplexity. I actually learned a bit about Paladin versus Rogue. So, for example, it's going to sound terrible, but it's completely legit. I learned that you can run away virtually in a straight line / a long, slow, lingering circle within the dueling zone and be highly effective at wasting time against rogues. I did not appreciate that until watching Holy Sax Boy. But he made a bunch of very minor, very basic mistakes against Perplexity. Such as spamming his stun while in stun, and what rogues like to do is they'll leave like a fraction of a second between their stun combos just in case you're dumb enough to be spamming stun. So what'll happen is the stuns will batch together, and you will have wasted your Hodge on the rogue basically. But he doesn't make any mistakes like that whatsoever against Peo, and absolutely shits on Peo at these duels, and it is glorious. But let's watch his cool music and watch him run away for a second. Draw your attention to the top of the screen, where his health is 5,105. 5501. He's about to kings. Only went up less than 400. Yeah. Kings has always been this way. Anyways, all in the video here, I highly suggest you go watch this video here. It's actually quite awesome. And Deus Volt, boys.